Hello, it's me, I'm back again, and today I'm going to make for you my spicy bean burgers, and they're absolutely delicious. This is probably the best bean burger recipe you'll ever try. They're vegetarian. I was a vegetarian years and years ago, I've given that up now, but this is one thing that I really like to make and like to eat, and it's not just for vegetarian friends, I make it for friends, family that eat meat and they all love them. And the other reason I'm making them, of course, an alternative to all that horrible minced stuff, horse meat and that's going around at the moment. These are great, my daughter loves them, kids love them, they're healthy, they're inexpensive, and it's so simple to make. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. These are my kidney beans, and the first thing I'm going to do with those is give them a quick mash with a fork. And this is literally one of those recipes where you just throw it all in together and, as if by magic, come up with a fantastic end result. If there's another kind of bean that you prefer, you could use maybe borlotti beans, that would be nice. I use these because I like them, I like the flavour and I like the colour that they give as well. And I don't do this in a food processor because I don't want them to be completely smooth. I think that you can buy some vegetarian burgers and bean burgers from supermarkets, and the texture's wrong basically. It's just a bit pasty and too smooth. There's no bite in them. Well, by not over mashing these or over pureeing them, you get a texture of the beans coming through. It's going into a mixing bowl so I can add the other ingredients. This is some grated carrot, another healthy ingredient, and the grated carrot not only adds to the flavour, this adds to the texture as well. So I'm not going to fry these or cook them for too long, so all the vegetables that I put in still have a little bit of bite. There's some very finely chopped red onion. This is a light mature cheddar, grated, and again that helps to bind them, gives them an extra bit of flavour. Freshly chopped red chilli, and this particular chilli that I'm using, these are actually more sweet than hot. They do have a little bit of heat, but there's nothing too scary about them. Of course, if you don't want to put chilli in, you can leave them out. I think the hotter the better, really. This is cumin, ground cumin. Pinch of salt. And some breadcrumbs, and the breadcrumbs that I'm using come from a multigrain sliced loaf, and I'm using multigrain because it has seeds in, sunflower seeds, and again they'll add to the texture of the burgers. I'll just put a few of those in. Give that a little mix, and then I'm going to add beaten egg to help bind it all together. If you're a vegan and you don't want to use egg, if you use a little bit of tomato puree mixed with a little bit of water, that will do the job. The texture won't be quite the same, but it will keep the burgers together. So now you want to shape your burgers. It's nice and messy. Just get a small handful. It's actually easier to do this if your hands are wet. It doesn't stick to you as much. Just make them into a nice burger shape. And they will spread slightly when you put them into the hot pan. So. And now I'm just going to place my burgers into the pan. And they'll just need about 5 or 6 minutes each side, just to get them nice and crispy on the outside and to soften the onion and the carrot that's in there. You can see I use very little oil to fry these in. They have a little bit of low-fat cheese in, but you can see they're not dripping with fat like regular burgers. They're very, very healthy. In fact, I'm just going to break one open and then you can see inside. Nice and juicy with the onions and with the carrots and the fresh chilli. A little bit of cheese. Really nice. I'm going to build super duper burger now. I like these in pittas or wholemeal buns. Put my burger on there. Have a nice, actually, a few extra jalapenos for me because I like my spice. Salad. I need to get to this before my daughter comes in, otherwise she's going to eat it. And finally, this is my creamy coriander dressing, which is made with low-fat creme fraiche. Coriander, a little bit of lime juice. That's my wonderful, mountainous, spicy bean burger.